and welcome to another episode of Triple Threat. I am your host, Big D, and to the right, California Kid,
Yay, what's up, guys?
and the myth, the legend, the fight.
Gotta turn off my PS4 for this.
Yo, what?
You got PS4, man.
Well, if I had to give up my Fallout 4 time,
PlayStation 4, Grandpa.
I know what you're talking about now, jackass. Because if I had to give up my Fallout 4 out,
I missed this.
and I had to give up my Fallout 4 hours too.
Yeah, I know you're playing Fallout 4. That's all I ever see you doing. I kept mine on.
Motherfucker, well, next time, motherfucker, get a PlayStation Plus so we can fucking play online.
You don't have to pay to use PlayStation Plus?
Yes.
Well, how much?
Depends on how much you want a month.
Well, we'll just have to see. I was trying to rack up games, but go on.
Alright, guys. It's been a while, so let's get a quick recap of the pay-per-views that we missed. WrestleMania, 1 out of 10.
Wouldn't that be 2 pay-per-views we missed?
Yes.
Go ahead.
WrestleMania, 1 out of 10, or 1 out of 10, would you rate it?
WrestleMania to me, it was in the 8 area. It just really it was like 7ish.
I give it an 8.
It was an 8. It was an 8.
It was decent.
It was an 8. It was decent.
8.
I mean, just for the ladder match alone.
Yeah, the Jericho versus Styles match was good. The women's match was good.
One of the coolest entrances ever with new.
Yeah, that was great. WrestleMania had its high points. It had some good work in there.
Yeah.
The McMahon Taker was good. It was a good show. It was an 8. Yeah, it was a high 8. It was a pretty 8.
The Shane Taker entrance was good. Really should have been a main event.
That's what hurt it to me. What hurt WrestleMania is that when they went for the one thing I said they shouldn't have gone for. This WrestleMania could have easily been a 9 or 10 if they had just changed a few things. I mean, running Reigns versus Triple H in a straight up wasn't a good idea. With no kind of anything to make it special. It was just a match, and Stephanie got speared.
Like Taker and Shane was special.
Yeah, that was something special. That was a nod back to the good old days right there. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that should have been the last match.
That should have been the last match. That should have been the final match of the night. They kind of blew that. I think that Triple H and Reigns should have been the second to the last.
Yeah.
Was I the only one?
Reigns, Triple H, another match, and then Shane and Taker.
Yeah. Was I the only one thinking that was kind of fucked up that Shane had his kids out there in the front row? Seeing him jump off.
Well, I thought for the entrance it was cute, you know.
Yeah.
And all that, but and then Taker did the same thing with his kids and Michelle and McCool. It was weird.
Yeah, but Daddy wasn't falling off a fucking cage. Also, I thought it was kind of funny because I don't know.
Just trying to earn those cool points for his kids.
Also, I thought it was kind of funny because Matthew.
It could be like, well, my dad jumped off a cage.
Well.
Dad jumped off the dang Titantron.
Yeah. And also, I thought it was kind of funny, like Matthew brought up in Botchamania that Shane's kid was there at the takeover, and when they were doing that PG.
Oh yeah.
PG subs.
Linda McMahon was
he said right in front of Linda McMahon. Linda was not happy.
Stephanie was used to it. Stephanie knew what was going on.
Yeah. But well, anybody got a rating for Payback?
Okay. Oh yeah. Hold up. Payback. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Okay. Payback. Okay, the biggest disappointment with that, you don't put a program over involve Mick Foley and Terry Funk, and none of the weapons get used. That was one of the stupidest things.
You're talking about the match with Brock and Ambrose.
Yeah, that meant not it.
I really wanted Ambrose to get that.
Did you really think they were going to let him use the barbed wire bat?
I'm just saying, they shouldn't have.
it should have been Ambrose.
My point, they should have never even shown those weapons. They should have never involved Foley and Funkin. That's like an insult. It was just, it kind of,
No, they did
as
the
a
right thing
fan-
about the Funk promo wasn't bad.
no, I watched
But
them.
the Foley one and them adding the weapon into the cart with Ambrose
Look,
kind of fucked it up.
this is what hurt. This is what hurt the match. The match is, you build a match to be to that like it's gonna
The
be.
problem with the match was it was too lame to be called
It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't
called
have.
a street fight.
It shouldn't have been a street fight.
It was just Ambrose using a chair and a kendo stick and that's it.
It shouldn't have. Look, they shouldn't have even made
And nobody
any
bled.
stipulation. They shouldn't have made any stipulation. It should have been a straight up. They shouldn't have done any kind of hardcore stuff. They shouldn't have done any skits leading up to it involving Foley or Funk. They should have just did it. Because see, that's the thing. You don't advertise something like that and have the fans coming in bloodthirsty for this fight. Yeah, we don't care. I mean, Brock Lesnar's going to win, but we sure as hell want to see Brock go through some shit with Ambrose. You know, we want to see those two get into it. You know what I mean? All it was just this little squash match. It was stupid.
It wasn't worse than Eric Rowan getting squashed by The Rock.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
But yeah, Payback.
Going to another round with the Ryback pre-show time.
That was bad business.
I want to say 4.
You know, I'm trying to remember Payback.
Well, since you brought
No,
him,
can't remember a damn thing.
yeah.
No, just one way I saw online that once again, Styles and Reigns looked great.
That was a good match. It was good
That was
because
actually pretty good.
with AJ in there, they like Reigns is actually having better matches with AJ Styles because AJ's able to kind of give his matches. AJ's able to hide the fact that Reigns is only using 5 moves. Like AJ makes it a little bit more interesting.
Sound familiar? 5 moves?
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah.
But I think like AJ has really done his best to make the Superman punch not so lame. Like attacking him in having midair battles with Reigns.
Superman doesn't punch like that.
No, he doesn't. But I think I'm glad that Styles is making the best of it and like having midair collisions with Reigns. That's what's made it good. Is that Styles is a flyer too, so they go up and they do this thing. I think that's what's made this program acceptable to me is the fact that they're doing that. And Styles is also using a lot of things that Reigns is not used to in these matches, which I like. Styles doing a fantastic job. This is a good program. To Reigns' credit, Reigns is actually hanging in there. Like Reigns is doing a good job just hanging in there and doing what he does. And you know, the execution in these matches they've been having has been great. This has been good execution.
I'm about to pull a you right quick. We didn't talk about it when we were talking about Mania, but how about Corbin winning the Battle Royal?
Oh yeah, Corbin. Now see, that's the thing. I'll give Corbin this. Corbin has improved in the matches I've seen him in. Corbin has been improving. I've seen Corbin move a lot smoother now and be able to go into things a lot easier now. He's gotten better, but I just like I said, I feel like there's an element to his character that's missing. There's something that's missing from him, but I'm glad they're giving him a shot. I'm glad.
Fix that bald spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't help but stare at that thing. Other than that, I can't help but stare at that thing. And I love his music.
Yeah, the music's great. The intro, I like the little spotlight intro, the little walk down.
I'm liking this thing with him and Ziggler.
I loved his vest coming out there. When he came out that vest, that was nice.
With the wolves.
Yeah, that looked great.
That was cool.
Yeah. But so nothing about Payback. Okay.
What else is there? I guess them doing the screw job on
Oh,
the
yeah.
now here.
I was sitting up when I saw this. A lot of people hated it, but see, I still gonna look at this.
I think that was just that was something to piss off Bret Hart at the way he was saying online about he didn't really want to be there. That the only reason he was there was because of Natalia.
Yeah, and I think,
Well,
but
that actually made sense considering the referee, Charles Robinson, the history with Flair.
Yeah, but I think that was a fuck you to Bret for what he said.
maybe it was because WWE's known to do that. But here's my thing about it. I thought that for the story element of it, for the audience in general, I think everybody kind of took it the wrong way because it was done that way, and but yet look who's involved. What else would Charlotte have done there? I mean, so far, I mean it's Natty Neidhart. She's good. I mean, she's really good. It was to me I was just in awe that they would even do that. I was shocked that they would even go there with Brett actually there, but I thought it was hilarious. I think this whole program with Charlotte's been hilarious. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying this program with Charlotte as a heel. I don't know. It's funny to me. It's been hilarious. I've been laughing all the way through. I'm glad. What made me feel better is when Charlotte stopped mimicking Stephanie McMahon's promo style. I'm so glad she just gets out there and talks now instead of just talking like Stephanie McMahon. Like taking that flat voice and just going, oh my goodness, Natalia.
What?
Huh? You know how Stephanie will do these long beats between her lines, like a beat in a script, how they pause for a second, then go, and then pause for a second.
BD, did you ever notice that?
Yeah, he means like when she had that whiny voice back in the
Yeah,
Yeah, back in the day, I guess. Wow.
yeah. Like she was like for a while, Charlotte was kind of mimicking that, and I was just like, no, don't do that. No. I think they caught it because she stopped doing it. I'm glad she did. She just started being herself more or less, and that was better. But
I
yeah,
just thought she grew out of it.
Well,
Yeah.
we're really glad you're enjoying this feud, see, kid.
it was funny. I think it's been hilarious.
That's great.
But
I'm glad they're fully using Natalia for this,
Yeah, I'm glad they're giving her shot because she's been. I mean, she hasn't had the worst treatment over the years, but I feel that hasn't been used to her.
She hasn't.
It's still
Not as bad as they could have. I mean, it could have been
Not as
worse.
bad as the fart gimmick.
That's what I say, like, it's better than the party thing they had her doing.
Yeah, that was.
That's unforgivable.
Yeah.
All right.
I've seen worse though.
Yeah.
Well, on to the next topic. As while we were gone away, we lost a few people. We lost. It wasn't Axel Ron. It was Balls Mahone.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that
Balls, and we lost China.
Yeah.
Which
Johnny Laura. Yeah.
Sad to say, but we pretty much could see, this is not going to end well for her. And
Wasn't it on the same day as when Crystal died?
yeah.
Wow.
As we predicted, though, Stephanie McMahon did come out, and now that she's not immediately after death, I think we all predicted that Stephanie would kind of do a PR move and say that China's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Well,
someday.
Well, she had to because she kind of.
So many demons, and it just think back to the happy times when she was just such a landmark for WWE.
Yeah, I think
this changed women's wrestling forever.
Really brought it to prominence.
What she does. No one's gonna be able to do what she did.
No.
I mean,
think back to when she was in DX and when she won the IC belt, or hell, even the Latino Heat thing was just hilarious.
Yeah. Her feud with Chris Jericho, I love that.
Yeah, and Jarrett.
Oh yeah, just Jarrett. Oh God.
And the kitchen thing and being in the Rumble and it's just changed my perception of women wrestling forever, and I will always go over that, and I will miss her.
Yeah, I mean, but to the whole Stephanie thing, she pretty much had to do it because a lot of people were getting her flack for not posting something after China's death, and then to them she wasn't showing respect. But I understand that she did a lot of things, especially talking about that Triple H had beat on her allegedly, and having no proof of it. But it's just sad, and one day she will get in the Hall of Fame. My prediction is they probably will put her in when Michaels and Triple H go in for DX.
Yeah.
Because I think they're probably going to do like a whole group. They're going to put both Michaels, HBK, Triple H, X-Pac, the Outlaws, and China in all together.
Yeah. It'll be all of them, and they China, like, thing about China, I just like her spiral into the crazy. I think I tell people, this is my personal opinion. I just felt like she never got over Triple H. I don't think she ever got over it. I think every time she acted like she was over it, it was just a front. I really feel like she never got over it.
Yeah.
Um, I think she really loved the guy. I think she really did, and I just feel like she never got over it. Yeah, I think that no, I mean that's all a part of not being, trying to break it, but you just can't. You try everything to forget about it. You try everything to move on, but I think she had the strongest feelings for him, and I think she just never got over it. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. That's not fact, but
Yeah.
I think that's why she did all this stuff. Got over medicated, got in, let her body go, went into porn, did all this crazy stuff. I think it was depression. I think it was a long deterioration of depression. I think she just never got over it. I think sometimes the answer to why these things happen is more simpler than we could imagine.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just glad. I enjoy China. I love to work, and I love to work in Japan. She worked Chono, and that was a great program in my opinion. She did good with that. I wish they had done more with her, but I don't know what it was like, backstage. So you never know. But I enjoyed her work.
Yeah. Well, on to the next topic. WWE cleaned some house while we were gone as well.
Oh yeah, cut day.
A lot of people were cut, but before we get into that, let's get into this whole Ryback bullshit. Ryback, after his match at Payback, pretty much told WWE that he'd rather sit out until they come to terms on the contract, and he put out a tweet saying that wrestlers should get paid equally, that heels should get paid as much as the face because they put over the face, and everybody should get equal pay. And all I gotta say that Ryback's a fucking idiot.
It's ridiculous.
I
Ryback.
get, I thought he did have some good points and thoughts, but it's just he was the wrong guy to say it.
He didn't articulate it well at all.
The
Like,
whole thing, like there's people way even below him that should be having this rant, not him.
yeah, he's not even, dude.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Because they're paid. That's their point.
Yeah.
He's not in a position to complain. I mean, he wasn't the lowest paid guy on the totem pole.
But I think he's come from like 2 pre-shows in a row.
Yeah, but here's the problem. The guy hasn't been on the indies. He hasn't done the things like Joe, Austin Aries, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, who busted their butt in the indies to get to WWE.
And we're talking years. I mean, these guys have been on the road getting
Yeah.
chicken scraps for like years. These boys have been on the road. I mean,
Yeah.
these are road veterans who earned like their spot. I mean, when you say, we all say, oh, he earned it, he paid his dues or whatnot. But I don't think the average spectator or whatnot, or even some of the wrestlers who didn't do indies, can understand what we mean when we start talking about paying dues. Look, like, take CM Punk. CM Punk was on the road for, we're talking like a 8 to 10 year indie career, and I think it was 15. Like, we're talking people like Owens who have been on the indies for years. I mean, these guys have been on the road for years, making do. And when they finally get their shot, you know what I'm saying? They may they're getting paid now, and they're getting these spots. Well, there's a reason for that, because some of the guys in the back who are management understand what these guys went through. You know what I mean? Like AJ especially, AJ Styles.
Yeah. I mean, in a perfect world, everybody gets equal pay, but that's the way it is. Guys like Cena getting more because the company likes them more, and he's moving merch, and to an extent, he putting asses in seats.
One thing I'll say about John Cena, he's loyal.
When the fuck has Ryback put asses in seats? when has he really fucking mattered? I mean, sure, he had one good
Intercontinental run.
he had one good catchphrase and one horrible one, and he gave him Paul Heyman. He couldn't even work with Paul Heyman, and after that, it was just a completely awesome failure. And people were talking about, well, CM Punk talking about it, but there's a difference. CM Punk put asses in seats.
Yes,
He moved merch. He really mattered to WWE. Ryback doesn't really fucking matter.
Ryback.
If Ryback said fuck WWE, I'm not fucking back.
Except in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only crowd that ever really put
Yeah.
Ryback over.
Yeah.
Well, they don't. Vegas, they don't know.
But that was his hometown, so.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's his hometown. It's the only place.
Yeah. But, nobody, if Ryback decided to take his ball and stay home, nobody would give a flying fuck.
No, there's too much talent on. Okay, you're looking at Ryback. Ryback is basically meat and
if it was
potatoes.
somebody like Kevin Owens, people would give a shit.
People would care. Yeah. But see, that's like Ryback. Who was Ryback before WWE? Who was he? Nobody can answer that. Who was this guy? Like, okay, Ryback. I watch Ryback's matches. There's nothing special there. It's meat and potatoes. There's nothing special there. Like, I mean, when they gave him that Intercontinental title run, if they wanted the guy to be money, they needed to change up his routine out there or something. They need to give him something. I mean, you can't just go out there with meat and potatoes and expect yourself to be special. I'm not saying he had to be a technical wrestler. I'm not talking about technical wrestling. I'm talking about what else do you have to give us with these meat and potatoes? Like, you got any greens? You got any? Where's my stuff? Like I said, he just. Some people have it, some people don't have it. Like, I think it's a lack of experience too. The fact that he doesn't he's not and what CM Punk is saying is true. I mean, you watch him work, his work style is very unrefined. I mean, he's not a refined worker. I mean, I've watched the work. I mean, it's just I don't know, man.
I remember him when he was on Tough Enough, and my God, that's the first time I ever saw it was Tough Enough, and it was the Tough Enough was Dale Pure and Miz.
Oh yeah, those guys.
And then the one highlight I give him was Nexus.
Oh yeah, the Nexus, yeah.
That 1 second when he was in Nexus and he got hurt, and that's the only pop I give him. But he kept getting injured anyway. So, and then the whole pre-show match with Callisto. The sad thing is those matches are actually good. And
it just he just doesn't have that magic.
Saying all this, he got his point of view. Now they're gonna wait for his contract to go out and then let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stay alive, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his loss is Rusev's gain.
Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, yeah.
That's a working title of this episode right there. Ryback's loss, Rusev's gain.
Yeah, the Ryback's loss, Rusev's gain.
And look at that, Ryback. Look who's not on the pre-show tonight. So you leaving worked out for everybody. Like, Callisto's on the pre-show and you're not bitching.
Well, they did need to They did need to start weeding out some of the roster.
Well, Callisto's on the main. It was on the main show now.
Yeah, WWE does need to start trimming the fat though. Like, it's time to start trimming the fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I wish you would understand how important these pre-show matches are. I mean,
you trying to tell me Baron Corbin is important?
I'm just saying, like, you're going out there online and getting people, interested in the show, and it's cool they do that,
No.
It ain't like you in a dark match and no one's watching it. Millions of people watch the pre-show.
I serious about that.
I did, fucker.
Well, you're not a million people.
I'm saying I'm one of the millions. I guarantee you it was. I bet you more people watch the pre-show than the actual network.
So you actually think people are going to watch Ziggler and Baron Corbin?
Nice. People NXT people will.
Fuck you.
Y'all.
Oh, you didn't see that coming.
Well, I know a bunch of people that didn't see this coming. Cameron, Hornswoggle, um, Damien
And,
Sandow.
and then just right quick while we're talking, WWE just posted it. They have come to terms for the release of Cody Rhodes.
Well, I was
Cody
gonna,
did ask for his release.
well, we were gonna talk about that beforehand, but thanks for the.
But yeah, literally just found on one of the wrestling Facebook groups that WWE has come to terms on the release of Cody Rhodes as of today. Damn.
Yeah, but
Sandow hurt the most.
yeah, but
I was really pissed off about that.
Well, it may do some good for Sandow and Cody because they get to do some. What if I were them? I'd start maybe touring around the different promotions, getting some road time in. Like for real.
Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah, that or Pro Wrestling Guerrilla,
like,
PWG.
go Force Wrestling.
Don't use Japan either.
Japan probably be good for road for Cody.
I guarantee you Sandow's going there.
Yeah, Sandow maybe I don't know what he'd do there, but yeah, it'd be good.
Make it work.
Yeah.
It'd be better than Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of sad because now we won't get to see him on Up, Down, Down anymore at Sizzle.
Yeah.
He was great on there. Obviously the best YouTube channel out there except for ours.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody gonna miss Cameron. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Well, I got a rant on Cameron, her stupid self. For those who don't know, she put out a tweet before the release praising Ryback, telling him how he was right and being brave and all of that. And then she put out another tweet talking about how the WWE fans were giving her shit, calling her stupid, saying she sucked.
It's not our fault. You're the Marty Jannetty of the fucking back.
Talking about how she's dumb because she said that her favorite match was Alicia Fox and Melina, and how when she
I remember that shit.
And how when she pinned that one chick, she pinned her with her face down. And then
I didn't get that.
And then she said that, she was being cyber bullied. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? You calling this cyber bullying?
You're too old to call it cyber bullying.
I don't know what it is about this day and age about people, every time somebody says they suck or something like they're being cyber bullying. You're not a fucking teenager anymore. You're not a fucking child.
Thank you.
It doesn't have to be teenagers. I mean, you can get bullied other areas.
No, bullying stopped when it was in high school.
People get bullied at work.
No. When you're fucking a teenager, you're being bullied. When you're a grown-ass adult, you're just being trolled or being messed with. You stop being bullied. And people are using it as...
When you're an adult, you're being harassed.
This whole generation is being talking about, being bullied, I'm being bullied. You're not being bullied. And you
rather she says she's being harassed?
Yes, but still,
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
The point I'm trying to make is, you're a grown ass woman. If you can't take people messing with you on fucking Twitter, do like CM Punk and fucking delete the motherfuckers, or stay the fuck off of Twitter or Facebook and fucking grow some fucking nerve, a backbone or something. You got people like Anita Sarkeesian talking about how things are violent and that you gotta be social justice warriors and all that crap and bullshit. And that's the reason why we in the mess we in today. With all these morons going around thinking they're doing something when they're really not. I mean, we all deal with fucking harassment and shit every day, but you don't hear people, bitching and crying about it on Twitter and Facebook, at least the ones that, aren't nuts and insane and just want attention.
Good point.
I mean, what the fuck has Cameron done? She hasn't done shit.
Her work always needed work.
I mean, let's be honest. The only reason she probably got into WWE was to get noticed and be a reality celebrity. She cared more about being in videos and being a video vixen than being wrestling.
Here's the thing. If you were there during the Diva age, during the reality era in the Divas division, your problem starts when you don't realize what kind of business you're in. Like they tell you you're in the entertainment business, so you're preparing to be an entertainer. You're doing reality television, and then you go out and have these little front matches that they choreograph. Okay, but what do you do when you start noticing that they're changing the direction back to pro wrestling? You go out there and you put your best foot forward and try to learn to be a wrestler. If you don't take to it well, then you be prepared to take some time and really get it. If you're not good at it, you try to get good at it. She had plenty of time, and not to mention, I watched some of her NXT appearances that she made, and she wasn't improving, and her ring psychology
Oh
didn't make
hell no!
sense.
The last match she had was with Alexis Marie,
Yeah,
and
she,
it was a botch fest. And
that's what I'm saying. She wasn't getting it,
I don't blame Alexis Marie any bit because she tried.
She wasn't improving, and she wasn't improving, and and every time she got out there, it looked like she was going to kill somebody, and like she looked like she was going to kill herself on several situations. She just wasn't getting it, and like I said, some people get in these situations with WWE and they go out there and they think they can just romp around. When you get out there with somebody who's trying to go for spots that you can't execute, I mean, yeah, you start getting left behind because you didn't take the time to train in the craft. It's a craft. See, that's what a lot of these people get who let their agents talk to them. Whoever your agent is with the WWE, they tell you, they're going to give you the spew like, yeah, we're going out. You're doing sports entertainment. We need you to go out there. We're going to choreograph this thing. What's going on? You got to.
Fancy hated her. I told he was.
Huh?
I'm sure without that, if I was going to chime in 2 cents about it, just Fancy hated her. I told he was her douchebag husband or whatever he is.
It's
Her annoying voice in it. Stupid catchphrase. What was it? Girl bye?
What, the name of her signature move?
Her catchphrase.
On Total Divas was girl bye.
That was the name of her finishing move too.
Girl,
What was her catchphrase? TheBomb.com.
Oh God, and
Yeah, that was the thing. TheBomb.com. I saw someone on Twitter hashtag that. I wanted to punch him in the face.
it's
That's TheBomb.com.
I think her downfall was her lack of foresight in her career.
Naomi getting the hell away from her. That was her downfall.
But look at Naomi. Naomi was in the same boat, but Naomi actually was better at the craft. If you watch Naomi's matches, they're not the best, but she can get out there and still do something impressive.
Getting injured.
Yeah, but Naomi got out there and she was actually a better execute. She actually got the craft. That's why you can look at the difference. If you don't, it's an entertainment show, yes, but there's a craft to it. You see, and they like some of these people they hire on as actors get into the performance side or the actual physical performance side of it, and they're not ready for the craft. They don't take time to really get the craft.
Listen, I don't eat my words. She goes to do any. She really wants to prove and really wants to be in the business. Go to ROH. Go to PWG. Go to some indie wrestling.
She needs to go right down to the WWE floor. She needs to go
and work on your.
If she basically gets better somehow by some fucking miracle, great. If she becomes like an EC3 where you're crappy here but you're doing great in other places, great.
Like I said, I wish her all the best. I'm not saying I'm down on her. I'm just telling the truth about what I saw as far as a viewer, what I saw on screen. Now, like, I'm not speaking because I'm not a pro wrestler or anything, but I'm telling you, as a viewer, when I can see the flaws in your performance as a casual viewer, that's bad. That's like really, really bad. I mean, that's bad. I mean, that's bad. And I hope she either needs to go up to Kelly Kowalski's school or go to WWE floor or go somewhere and get some. Learn the craft a little bit. Really try to get your craft together. Really. I mean, she needs to try to get her craft together. If I was in her position, that's where I would go. I would go to a school and start from scratch. I mean, if I really wanted to make it in the business, I mean, she's young, she's got time.
Yeah, but somehow I get the strange feeling that the next time we see her, she's going to be in some rap video by some dumbass, not talented rapper.
But you think he's gonna be in? Was it Young Thug video or something like that?
Ugh.
I know he sucks. No, it goes beyond suck. He's like an insult to everything that has to do with sound. Young Thug.
What the hell is that?
Thank you. Thank you. That was the best
I
reply.
tell you,
That makes it better.
I hate to go on talk, but some of these rappers, I'm in here with.
They're not rappers.
With a friend of mine that me and Pike knows, and we're in his car, and this dude, and he plays this song where this dude's going, "I'm getting rich." I mean, you what is it? You getting mad and don't get rich.
Yeah, I heard this.
You getting mad and don't get rich. I'm like, is this supposed to be a rap song?
I want you to talk like that for the rest of the episode.
They're MC. I was at work and some of the younger people. I was at work and some of the younger people were letting me listen to some of these people they call. Even the young people don't like some of these people. Like they were letting me listen to this, and then they let me compare it to J. Cole, and I'm like, oh my God, Young Thug is probably the worst person to ever get. I said, how did this guy ever get a recording?
My coworker's daughter, who's like 13 years old, said like he's like the greatest rapper ever, Young Thug.
It's like, how do you like? I was like, that's like the worst thing that ever happened to the industry. I listened to a good number of those things he did. Those things I'm not even gonna call them tracks. I listened to a good deal of them. None of them made sense. It wasn't even music. Huh?
The worst thing that happened in music?
The worst thing that happened to sound. Period. I mean, it's bad. I mean, it's just a waste of ear time.
Yeah. But, she pretty much burned me with that whole cyberbullying bullshit. As far as...
Just keep tweeting, darling. Girl, bye.
Sandow, hopefully, Japan and RH, if
they should never have broken up him and Miz.
Nah, they should fucking did that fucking storyline with Miz better.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a shame. And he was over. He was over. He was over.
Yeah, he was over
after all that.
Yeah. But hopefully
he'll bounce back.
But hopefully
Hornswoggle, ain't nobody gonna miss him.
Fuck. But hopefully Japan and ROH will treat him better. Ain't no way he going to TNA.
They're not paying people at TNA.
Of course.
There's no money there.
Like people, I don't get it. People really like Steve Slater.
He must really be liked. He must really be liked.
Oh yeah, and Adam Rose.
Oh yeah.
Adam Rose, that's the saddest shit I've read in a long time.
Well, he wasn't released by WWE. He got suspended for breaking the wellness policy, which he said he was going to dispute, but he didn't really prove anything.
I knew he was suspended when he was in like NXT too.
He was what?
He was suspended.
One time he was in developmental NXT. That's why it was 60 days.
Yeah, he got suspended.
Yeah, and he didn't never bring us any proof. And then right when things looked like it was going to go good, he got himself arrested on domestic charges.
He was trying to pull a Ryback too.
Yeah, he tried and he completely failed.
But then his dumbass just had to get arrested.
And dumbass had to get arrested for domestic violence and
domestic abuse. It was like domestic incident, tampering with the witness.
That's the one that fucked him up. Because apparently the domestic violence part wasn't bad. It was the whole tampering with the witness.
Yeah. He was trying to call police and he took the phone.
Yeah, and that gave him like a felony. And so like his wife had to go to the judge and beg the judge not to beg for mercy.
Yeah.
And now he has to go to see
is he out now?
He's out, but he's got to go to a priest and do like some counseling, and then the priest got to come and talk to the judge at the next court date, and he's indefinitely suspended by the WWE.
I just remember I saw the video on LordsPain.net where they showed the deposition. His wife was begging the judge and all that.
How she look without makeup?
Human.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's a sad thing for her and their special needs kid and all, but he needs help.
well,
And
that's what
I mean,
happens.
that is sad. That is depressing.
Well, I feel bad for him, but
It's like, Jesus, dude, was social outcast really that bad?
I mean,
You know,
with the
you
way the things WWE. I mean, look at it now. I
you
mean,
They
poor
I
living.
mean,
they didn't know
I
what
mean,
to
look at
do with
this.
those
Let me
people.
say this. Look at it now with Cody Rhodes asking his first release. The whole thing with Adam Rose, and
And then
hell,
that
even
part with the dude from the Ascension.
yeah, and the whole Ryback thing. WWE's pretty much a total mess right now.
It's a
And you know
mess,
what's worse,
but
all that or the injury. It's like add that with all the injury.
Oh yeah, with Sasha getting hurt and out with a concussion,
And
Emma getting
Emma's
hurt.
hurt, and
WWE.
Luke Harper got hurt. Luke Harper's hurt.
it's that road schedule, man. It's that
Um,
road schedule.
This guy,
Wyatt getting hurt.
who?
Wyatt getting hurt.
Yeah, I think they said he's one of the ones coming back this month. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it's something. They need to do that.
Well,
That brand split or something.
what's
Then they
going
say
on?
AJ hurt.
It's like you are killing these guys.
I think it's this road schedule is so hectic now. I think it's more than it's ever been for people to be getting this jacked up. I think that it's even tougher on the people who are not actually professional wrestlers who've done indie. Like some of these guys have been road performers with WWE. Well, when they up the schedule like this, and then they're getting in there with these guys who work a little bit more tighter and stiffer. These guys who are actually trained to work, it gets rigorous. I mean, when you're in there with when you're working guys from ROH in there, I mean these guys aren't soft, man. You get on there with those guys, they're jacking you up. They're getting beat up. I mean, they're getting beat up, and the social outcast was just a result of the fact.
Don't think these injuries are just gonna go away. You're gonna be ready to do it because I got two words for you: Hideo and Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also you got to take into the fact that all the stuff that they got to do for the network and all that. It just adds on more and more.
It's too much work. It's just too much on the body. They're just
give some of these people after Extreme Rules or something. Give some of these people a week off or two.
what they need to do. I'm almost to the point where I'm almost agreeing they need to reissue the brand split, and they need to start giving breaks. They need to start breaking down this road schedule a little bit because it's starting to tear into. I mean, I can see it as a viewer. It's starting to tear into these guys.
Have got to feel like vacation.
It's starting to tear into these people, for real.
I mean, damn, that is bad.
Yeah,
these people are starting to get hurt, and for real, it's one thing. Like I said, I think it's just starting. It's starting to set in now that they've done this whole last year. This whole last year was so physical. I think it's starting to set in now. And people are becoming more fragile. If you get no rest, if you get no rest.
When is it become enough? When is it time to stop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When everybody's on the DL, everybody's on the injured list.
But
no, look at Dickie Bell has popped up next.
Yep.
I mean, Jesus. What is it gonna take? Triple H or Vince or whatever? I mean, we gotta do something.
They're gonna have to. Yeah. They're gonna have to cut the road schedule down. They got to trim the road schedule. They're gonna have to either split the brand or trim the road schedule down because this roster is getting beaten down. I mean, this roster is getting.
Anybody seen that?
What can't WWE?
I meant to watch it.
I meant to watch it too, but over the summer we're definitely gonna do a review. Since I'm gonna have more time,
I spent most of the last
review
couple
on
days.
That. Eddie Christian. I'm gonna give Edge Christian one more try.
We're gonna get into it
because the promo.
I did watch one episode of Ride Along.
I watched the two.
It's alright. It's okay.
It depends on who's in it.
Yeah.
But
it was the one with New Day, Miz and Ziggler.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And
go ahead.
And the promos for the final Edge Christian kind of treated me, especially with Wyatt in there.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. But I will give Edge Christian one more try, and we will do a review about it. You know,
We're giving you one more shot, ain't you, Christian?
yeah. Speaking of Edge Christian got released in his performance contract, which is
That was bound to happen. Too many concussions. I didn't want to use them anyway. Sad, but
yeah.
his legacy's gonna be the phrase one more match. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's bad. He's actually had a talk about one of the few to have a great resurgence story.
Yeah. It was.
That great TNA match he had with Jarrett. I mean,
He had a good run. I'm looking at.
But he'll find other stuff to do, or he'll be a trainer, maybe an ambassador. He ain't WWE done yet.
Yeah, true that. Yeah. Like I said, you never say never. Like WWE always says, never say never because they themselves don't know when somebody's going to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's hopefully they said that they haven't made a decision about doing another season because they didn't know how rigorous making the show is. So they might not, depending. But
yeah. No. And then, one question about that though. Do you ever see Adam Rose coming back?
honestly, it just seemed like WWE doesn't like him, and they were looking for an excuse to get rid of him. And I just hope
No,
that
it's extreme though.
I just hope he doesn't pull a damn wall.
Oh God.
I mean, I just hope nothing bad happens. It's just, from, all that has happened, he really needs some help. And, I think giving him the pink slip will put him over the edge.
That may flip him.
But, it's just a sad situation. And I feel for his family and him. But I think I think this is the last time we see the Rosebud.
Yeah. And to the guy from the Ascension, I don't care. No shows.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Ascension kind of blew their load. Like they were going downhill from their first appearance on Raw. It just didn't. The match didn't really hit the way it needed to. It wasn't a good debut. They didn't plan anything special for it. Honestly, they needed a better introduction on the Raw. That's why they didn't take off because their debut on Raw was so dull. Huh?
It was Connor.
Yeah, Connor. Their debut on Raw was so dull that like I said, it didn't work out. They didn't take off. They should have done something dynamic when they came in.
They should have went back to NXT and just recrafted.
Yeah, they should have
hell, it worked once with Emma until she got hurt.
Yeah.
But let's get on to our predictions for tonight. Extreme Rules. All right, here's another rant. WWE, can we please stop calling this Extreme Rules?
Thank you.
ECW is dead. It's done. Extreme Rules needs to be retired now.
I agree. It needs to go.
Hell, I'm all for bringing back Bash at the Beach.
I still like that name better than Fastlane.
Hell, bring back Bash at the Beach or Slammiversary or something. Well, not Slammiversary, that's your name.
Wrong company, genius.
Thank you, I just corrected myself.
Sure you did.
They need to trim some of the pay-per-views.
But if you look at this card, there's nothing really extreme about it. Let's kick out with a pre-show. Ziggler.
In your house.
Speaking of in your house, that's another one.
Extreme Rules, you can call it in your house.
Speaking of,
I like that.
Speaking of in your house, I bought the DVD.
You bought the In Your House DVD?
Yeah, Amazon is great.
He bought the In Your House DVD.
We will be doing a review on that pretty soon too. All right, kickoff. Huh?
Oh yeah, the NXT DVD.
Not till it comes down on the price.
How much is it?
Probably about $25.
Is it at Target? Because I could not find that anywhere in movie style.
Dude, you have barely find on Amazon than movie style or
I'll just eBay the fucker.
Shoot. Anyway, kickoff show, no DQ match, Corbin versus Ziggler. I don't really give a shit.
He's calling Mulligan.
At least I'm not Ryback.
Corbin. God damn it.
Corbin.
Corbin.
It's gonna be
It should
Corbin.
be a good. It should be a good.
Yeah, Ziggler's a good worker. Ziggler's
It's
gonna
not
give you a
even
good
Ziggler.
match.
It's Corbin.
Yeah, Ziggler I think can. I hope Ziggler can pull a great match out of him.
We can only hope.
It's just funny with Corbin. Has anybody seen Apollo Crews?
Nah, he's been gone for a while.
That's weird.
They had to move him to the background for a little while.
Anyway, match one. Texas Tornado tag match. The Usos versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Okay, if it's Texas, then
The bloodline.
Oh, Jesus.
match will be a good. The match should be a good skirmish. I see. It'd be a good match.
I love the fact that Bullet Club's there. I love the fact Gallows is getting this time. Talk about comeback of the year. This is comeback of the year for Gallows.
What, they didn't want to pay Finn Balor for using Bullet Club? Oh, wait a minute. It's 2 PG.
I'm glad Crane's there. So, but the fact that they lost the Usos, what was on Raw is ridiculous. So I'm picking Anderson and Gallows.
Anderson and Gallows.
Yeah, Anderson and Gallows.
Next match.
Finn Balor out there already.
They will find a way.
Next match.
How much longer do we have to wait for this? Bring in the real club.
Oh yeah, the core. Yeah.
You ain't fooled anybody, WWE.
Next match.
Right?
Huh?
Right?
Right?
Yeah, we know what the real who's in the how many members are in this club.
Oh,
Who
a lot
should
of
be in
people.
this club on WWE
But
right now.
they're all over the world now. They're like Bullet Club in every promotion now. Like they're
It's like the club.
yeah.
Like some little rascal shit.
I don't see. I still don't understand how WWE couldn't secure rights to use the Bullet Club. They're WWE.
They got rights. I mean, they probably didn't want to pay Finn Balor the money.
They're being dumbasses. They'll make the money back. Damn it.
Oh, I'm sure Finn Balor would have played ball with him. I mean, he is NXT champion. He would have.
Finn would have played ball with him. Finn would have.
Triple H's boy, surely he could.
I don't think they tried for it. Finn would have played ball with
That's
this.
not Triple H. It's Vince, man. It's Vince.
Vince
You know
should've
Vince
bought
don't
that.
like that shit.
Vince should have did it.
Anyway, let's go into the next match. The Asylum match. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho.
Didn't TNA do this match all the time?
Is this where they changed stuff to the
Changed up to the top of the
Yeah,
cage.
it's an asylum.
lethal lockdown? God damn
It's
it.
lethal lockdown.
That's basically what it is.
Jericho. They already gave Dean the win last on Payback, so it's Jericho.
So yeah, who won the last match? Was it Ambrose?
Ambrose.
I guess it's Jericho. This feud's gonna keep going after this, ain't it?
What?
This feud's gonna keep going after this, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I say Jericho.
Yeah, Chris will probably get this.
Yeah.
It should be good though.
It'll be a good little. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight.
Should be. All right. Fatal forward for the Intercontinental title. Cesaro, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and The Miz.
Oh yeah, this is going to be good.
How great is it that Maurice came back?
This is great. I'm
Now,
looking.
That was the exact jolt that Miz needed.
Yeah, he needed it.
This run has been great, and I've been loving this feud.
Let's be-
all four of these guys.
Let's be honest. The only reason they
Huh?
Let's be honest. The only reason they gave Miz that title was to replace the one that Xavier Woods took from him.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
They're going.
Well, I was so rooting for Miz in that. I was. But still, well, I'm for worthy, but I just don't think they're going to give it. I do think a belt is going to change hands tonight, but I don't think it's going to be this or something. Picking Miz.
Yeah, Miz is keeping it until Total Diva premieres.
I'm thinking they keep giving Miz work.
I'm thinking SummerSlam.
Maybe.
And probably the same.
Yeah, WWE was smart to give this to Cesaro, but they're not.
I think they gave, like I said, I think they got Miz into this situation. You know, after the Zack Ryder thing, I think they got Miz in this situation because I think he's well liked, and I think they want to keep him working.
Who, Miz?
in the back. I think somebody likes him in management, and they're just keeping him working.
Vince probably likes him.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're keeping.
But
I think
nobody else
that's
does.
what I'm saying. I think he's well liked. Like I said, I think he's well liked, and I think because the only way you keep a job,
tell that to Roberto Del Rio.
the only way you keep a job is that especially with this kind of talent, coming in, the only way you keep a job is like if you're liked by somebody that has some authority. I think he's well liked, and I think that's why they keep giving him work. I think that Zack Ryder is liked, and that's why he ended up getting that quick title situation, getting that little pop there, because I think these guys are liked. I think they're not going to be dusted under the rug like the others because they're liked. And normally, whereas we're seeing other people kind of start getting transitioned away from this because ROH is coming in and taking over. But some people will be kept, and those are the people that Vince or Triple H happen to like. I think that's what I mean when I say well liked. The only way you stay there now is if you're liked. And I think bring
Vince
up
or Kevin Dunn or Triple H.
That's what I'm saying. These three men know, especially Vince and Dunn. Especially Vince knows that it's best for business to move up ROH. I think he knows it's best for business to move up ROH, and I think that's why these guys are getting their time. But I think now it's come to a point where now, there are certain people I'd like to keep, and so those people are getting these little runs because Vince will like to keep these guys. I think that's why there are certain guys that are going to be saved, and there are certain guys that are going to be thrown off the bus. That's just how it's going to go. What's best for business is best for business, but Vince is going to keep his little favorites.
All right, who did you pick?
Yeah, we're waiting for your pick.
It's going to be Miz. They're going to let him keep the belt.
Okay. Yes. Next match.
Looking at Maurice Osgood.
Yeah. Dirty Tag title match. The Vaudevillains versus the New Day.
This one is interesting. I honestly have no idea.
Our best wish is hopefully that Izzo will come back real soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we were to talk about. Good Lord.
Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah. To the wrestlers that do that flying goat, I'm call it flying goat because Dan Bryan did do it the most. Y'all might want to stop doing it because motherfuckers keep getting.
You almost killed the man.
Motherfuckers always getting killed by that shit. Y'all might need to stop that shit.
Rope moves in general are becoming more dangerous because, God, we all saw what happened to Hayabusa when he tried a springboard. God, the ropes in general are a dangerous thing in wrestling.
Think about back down that what was it, Shelton Benjamin versus Matt Hardy and Shelton slipped on the ropes?
Yeah, that was bad, yeah. The ropes are dangerous. The ropes are dangerous in wrestling.
They are.
Ropes are dangerous.
Oh, yeah, that Mexican wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One that fought
Oh, man, it was awful.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe you should cut that. That's why your guys keep getting hurt because of shit like this.
Yeah, it's stuff like but a little bit more care. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin said best. Maybe a soft throw would have been the better option. You don't just hurl the guy.
Yeah. So, but having said that, hope he gets better. Ain't no way in hell New Day is gonna lose to the Vaudevillains. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
I think
they're running WWE so far. I really thought before they even debuted, I thought this was gonna work. Like I thought it was gonna be super over. And
but Vaudevillains.
My wife's cousin Reed said, like, it ain't gonna. They're not gonna. WWE fans ain't gonna get it.
No, they're not.
New Day is money right now.
No, we're talking about Vaudevillains.
And they're great athletes. They're great performers. That's the whole Enzo thing. But New Day's winning this.
The spectators are not going to get into the Vaudevillains. The fans will, but the spectators won't. The Vaudevillains are a great tag team. I've got nothing bad to say about the Vaudevillains, but the same thing is just the fact that New Day is just the better team business wise. They're just the better team. They're over. They're not only over. They're selling their money. I think that the New Day is so over that they can allow teams to go over on them in non-title situations and still, and then in title situations, they're just going to retain. I think that's what WWE. How long have they had the belts?
Since
Good God, they've been on a roll.
yeah, I want to say 2 pay-per-views before WrestleMania.
They don't need to lose the belts anytime soon. They just hold on.
I would have said Enzo.
They can lose it next WrestleMania or something.
Cool. I'm thinking Alpha.
American Alpha may knock them off.
I never think American Alpha's going to debut.
No, keep American Alpha in NXT right now.
Yeah.
Is there any team other than the Hype Bros that they can bring up?
If they wanted to, well, here's the thing: if they wanted to bring in American Alpha, this is what I would do. I would honestly let American Alpha keep the NXT tag titles. It would be rigorous for them, but I'd let them win both titles. I would let that team. That team is so great. That team is so good. They're so charismatic. I have no worries about them in the spectator.
The Owen Cena thing happened, maybe with the belt.
Yeah.
And they had their first match together, and then it be for the tag belts, and then they win it. You know.
Yeah.
Like kind of like that. I'll have a baby like that, like how Owens did.
Okay.
Like, just out of nowhere. Yeah, we're American Alpha. We're going to see tag team show right there. There's your feud right there.
Okay.
You can do that. You can do that shit in the summer.
I'm going to go into a hypothetical universe in just a second. Okay, I'm going to go into a hypothetical universe. If I was Vince McMahon, I had supreme power. If I was Triple H, I had semi power. Okay, here's what I would do if I wanted to make money off of American Alpha, and we just had for some reason we just had to get the titles off the New Day. If we had to do that for any reason, this is what I would do. I would go ahead and I don't care what the story is about Kurt Angle. I don't care what the situation was. Bring in Kurt Angle. Have Kurt Angle do. Here's what. No, this is a hypothetical universe. I would bring in Kurt Angle. I would have Kurt Angle. I would pay whatever it was to get Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, whatever it was. Have that program. We all know how that program would go. Okay. The Kurt turns on the old Team America, Team Angle, whatever, and he goes with this new Team Angle. They win him over. They win the what's called American Alpha wins Kurt over. It ends up Kurt goes with this team. They hold on to the NXT tag titles. They win the WWE tag titles. We let them run on this dynasty until New Day is ready to come back and challenge them. Because I'm not worried about American Alpha with the spectators. They're gonna be over. What's called? My God, Chad is so. He's got the face. He's over. He's going to be over the minute they see him. He's going to be over. Jordan's going to be over. They're going to do great. They're going to be over. Let them win both titles and just hold and have. There's going to be a rigorous road schedule for those two, but it'd be worth it.
You don't want to risk that because we did just talk about.
Yeah, it'd be risky, but it would be money. It would be money. You'd be money because you get Kurt Angle and those two involved. Then they end up in the program, the New Day. There you go. You got your money. This is hypothetical universe, though. That's what I would do if I had to take the titles off the New Day. I would take the opportunity to grow to go ahead and produce a tag team, turn American Alpha into a historical tag team, like a team that we haven't had a team do something historical in a while, like in a long time. I would do something historical. Like I would literally.
Isn't that what the Vaudevillains are doing?
They're trying. I hope. Like I said, I don't know. Oh yeah, historical. Go ahead, Brad.
Anyway, I pick New Day, even though I think Vaudevillains probably should get it.
Yeah.
But they're gonna keep the title on New Day, and also.
And I'm sure, like Cass is gonna help them out, and Dudley's probably gonna come out there too.
And also, Fatal 4-Way, and maybe this match be the match of the night. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking Fatal 4-Way, but this will probably be in the top 3.
Next match, the U.S. title match, Rusev versus Kalisto.
This is the one I think is going to change hands. I think they're going to give it to Rusev. Just for one thing, a big middle finger to Ryback.
And I think Kalisto is not worked out too well with
Which is sad because he's such a great performer.
They should have killed him off the mic.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he gets the title, like, I've already heard, of course we all know Cena's coming back, so God help us.
Memorial Day, Monday.
Yeah, so God help us. You got that man with the title and Cena's coming back.
I like if open challenge, have at it.
Yeah, Cena's coming back for that belt.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Memorial Day. Ah, crap.
I think they plan on turning that feud into
I was
something
thinking
of
about going to
legends.
see X-Men. Damn it!
Yeah.
What now?
He's gonna see
I
X-Men.
forgot Memorial Day was Monday. God damn it!
Yeah, it's Monday.
I was gonna go see X-Men that day. Guess I gotta go
I'm
too.
seeing that Friday.
Lucky bastard.
Mm-mm.
Well, let's see. Rusev, don't fuck this up, Rusev.
Don't screw this up,
Please
Rusev.
don't.
I like Rusev. I mean, see, that's what I like about Up Down Down. They fucking make you like the stars.
Yeah,
Like,
up,
when you
down.
see these personalities on Up, Down, like him or Swagger and all these people, it's like, why can't you be this guy on Raw? Like, what harm is going to do if you were this guy? You would be so over if you were this guy, Rusev.
Yeah, that's the point though. They're not supposed to
I
be
would love
over.
to play against him on Street Fighter any day.
Yeah.
You know, he's awesome.
I need-
Hey, David Wood, you have a spin-off on your YouTube channel. I'll watch it.
I need to see how good Becky is. I gotta see that second part with Becky Lynch on Street Fighter. I mean, not Street Fighter, Mortal
Oh
Kombat.
my god, that was awesome.
Becky, I would call Becky Lynch senpai any day.
Yeah.
Dale does not get it.
Senpai.
So we all see Rusev.
Yep. California Kid.
Rusev.
Alright.
All right.
It's gonna be Rusev.
Speaking of divas, next match, submission match for the women's title. What that says divas, man. Sorry. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that. They retired the divas title and they replaced it with the women's title.
Wonderful thing.
The only problem I have is why the fuck didn't WWE have Jacqueline come out with? She didn't even have to say anything. All she had to do was stand there in the ring. Lita could have did her intro, and had Jacqueline because she was a
I
women's champion
agree.
before.
I agree. That should have been something they did.
I mean, she wasn't done into the Hall of Fame.
That was a little bit of an oversight.
They could have just brought her in and have Lita introduce her. They gave her a little praise and have her hold the title.
I agree in total agreement with all the people who have commentated about the Hall of Fame and Jacqueline's induction. I mean, if you're listening to this and you don't know who Jacqueline is, or you have any problem with Jacqueline going into the Hall of Fame, you're out of your mind. I mean, you don't know who Jacqueline is, Miss Texas. I mean, if you don't know what she did in this business, you need to go back. I mean, you need to do some research. Jacqueline's work is great. People don't know.
That's one of the most badass women ever.
It's sad because most people only know her for some of her scenes in those outfits she wore during the Attitude Era. They just remember that. But if you watch Jacqueline's,
She could whoop somebody's ass.
I know if you watch Jacqueline's wrestling matches, Jacqueline was a great worker. Jacqueline could work. She had some nice moves and head. She was a beautiful worker. I mean, she got in there and watch the Dean Malenko match. It was great. I mean, it was good. She had moves, man. Jacqueline was good, man.
Oh yeah, she good.
Jackie could work.
She's a freak, but she good.
I can't hit on the man. Jacqueline. I know everybody's heard the Brickhouse Brown stories. Granted, okay, but
I'm not saying that against her. I'm saying that as like.
Yeah. She was. I mean, yeah. But still, I loved her work.
That one thing though that kind of made me frown a little bit on Jacqueline was when she was in WCW and she was with Kevin Sullivan.
Oh God!
And she was with and they had that feud with Nancy. I hate to bring Benoit back up, but they had the feud with Benoit and Nancy.
Yeah,
Nancy. She did that old too legit the quick grab, and I was like, seriously.
Every superstar, every wrestler's had a dumb thing they've done.
I don't hold it against it. It's just
Triple
every time
H.
I remember Jacqueline being brought up, other than the match she had with Sable and that I just always remember that the headline from WCW.
I really feel like they never capitalized on Jacqueline's feud with Jazz. They never really capitalized on that. That was a good program. Those two could have put on such better matches with more time. They just never invested in it.
Yeah. But
Teddy Long was good in that too. That was hilarious.
Yeah, but so But I do like that they got rid of the Divas title and got the women's title. It kind of reminds me of the Knockouts title.
Yeah, it does. It kind of does.
But you know, it's just glad that they finally did it. They should have did the JBL thing and throw the Divas title in the trash and burned it.
That would have been nice.
That would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, this era is burned up.
But anyway, back to the predictions.
I really want to say Natalia. I do, and I think she deserves it.
Yeah.
Also,
the storyline of this
right.
It's about Charlotte and Flair, like Ric Flair and her dad. It's like if she can really win, and she's a phenomenal athlete, very talented. Now she's like you said earlier about her talking and all. I think Charlotte is gonna win. Probably with the figure eight. I doubt she's gonna do it with the sharpshooter.
I just
Ric Flair is banned also.
Ric Flair got banned from ringside.
That's what I'm saying. Part of the storyline is proving that she can't win without him.
I don't know what they plan on doing. It would kind of be to me if Natty doesn't get this, it would kind of be a waste of a long program they work because they've been. I mean, honestly, look. I mean, if Charlotte loses the title. Ric Flair lost the title plenty of times. God help me. You know, I don't think it hurts Charlotte to lose here, but I think for Charlotte's credibility as a champion, it may be important that she win. But I don't know. I don't know what plans they have for Charlotte, or who she'd work after Natty, or if Natty's just going to keep after her. Because
I just really wanted to beat Becky. I want Becky to be the one to beat her.
You know what? Becky Lynch has been jobbing like crazy. I'm tired of this. Becky's
pretty much becoming my favorite diva.
She's been jobbing. They've been jobbing her out to everybody. I
think, you know, I think it's her. She deserves it. I think she should get it. But,
I felt so bad for her when they jobbed her out. Just you don't sacrifice Becky Lynch to try to put Dana Brooke over. That's who I don't know who in the back thought that was a good idea. That's like why. Dana Brooke can't beat anyone.
I tell you, man, it's Kevin Dunn against him, man.
Kevin Dunn has a thing for blondes or something. I'm just like, Jesus.
Remember, Dana Brooke is a bodybuilder. So,
damn it. You're going to sacrifice Becky Lynch. I'm just saying, that's sad. That hurt my feelings.
All I got to say is Natalia is probably going to win. I would give Natalia the belt, but Natalia's up in age to where she's almost, sad to say, out the door by WWE standards.
Yeah.
And they probably don't think that she should have the belt right now. But, I mean, from what we heard with Sasha being injured, Emma getting injured, unless they're gonna do a feud with Becky, which I don't see they probably gonna do. They probably gonna save that feud till SummerSlam. They could at least give Natalia at least a month or two run before SummerSlam. Well, when is SummerSlam in July?
If Natty wins it, they're gonna do a rematch clause, and
yeah.
Charlotte and Rick are gonna have a falling out, and Charlotte's gonna come after Charlotte is gonna come after. Maybe, you know what I think will happen, honestly? I think Ric Flair is going to come out there at a certain point. He's just not going to be able to resist, and it's going to cost her the title. Like, Charlotte's going to be on the verge of winning.
They're going to do something stupid and have him hide his face and him wearing a mask to come out and help her. And then they're going to be like, who the hell is that guy? I bet you he would do something stupid.
Or, here's another tricky part. What if after Charlotte? This could be kind of stupid, but if Charlotte is just either on the cusp of winning, like seconds away from winning, or is about to win, and Ric Flair comes out. Maybe she taps out and Ric Flair comes out before the bell rings or something, and they give the belt to. It's just because Ric Flair came out, and Charlotte and Rick just have a complete falling out. It's gonna be something, I feel like, where Charlotte and Rick are gonna have a falling out, and you know, either Charlotte loses and she starts questioning her own ability, and when Rick tries to stay with her, she's going to try to drive Rick away, and then she's going to try to get the belt back from Natty in a rematch clause. I don't know what could happen, but I would like to see Natalia get the belt. I would like to see it. I mean, just once, I would like to see Natalia just get this belt. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope it is, but you know.
I say who?
Natalia.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been saying. Like, eventually, it's just, if it was anyone but Charlotte, I would automatically say Nia after all she's done,
Yeah.
and all she's gone through with this feud and everything. And but I just, like you said, with Sasha, I just think it's gonna be Becky who's gonna do it.
I hope they give Becky the opportunity.
Or even Marie. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm not that crazy.
Even Marie, that's a whole nother story for another time.
We don't got time.
That's a whole nother story.
All right.
But for tonight, it's going to be Charlotte.
All right, last match. The Extreme Rules match for the WWE Heavyweight title. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. Reigns wins.
Well.
Reigns wins.
Reigns is winning this.
Reigns is winning, but it's not going to be easy.
No, but
I can imagine someone's going to slam on a table.
It's going to be a great match, but they're gonna put Reigns over.
All right, let's talk about this when we were gone. All right, this whole I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm the guy.
Oh, I'm the guy.
That's
what he said.
That shit got old quick.
Kill the commercial, Q.
Sorry.
You're not going to commercial yet.
That whole gimmick got old real fucking quick.
It's just how he says, but I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good like, not like an infomercial or like a beat or after school special. Hey, I'm not a bad guy, right? You know, it's just you're something wrong. I mean, I don't know about what yet, but I can't figure you out, man. You sound like a very deranged puppet, like on Sesame Street. Like, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good guy, but I am the guy.
Roman Reigns should have, like I said, they should have stopped him from talking a long time ago. It's just
that's the one thing that's hurting.
It gets worse. It gets.
Cause it seems like when he is doing good, he goes 2 steps back and is crap again.
As soon as he opens his mouth, he just he needs to. I mean, honestly, if he didn't say anything, I feel like all this would be fixed. It's just he keeps talking, and that's the bad part. Like, because what made him so great and ominous before is that he didn't say much. It's just like, if he had just done the whole thing with Vince McMahon and everything and didn't say much, he would have been a vexing character. Like, he would have been a character that was very captivating. Like, man, we don't know anything about Reigns. Is nobody you want to screw it, because he has that face where it's like, damn, you really, this guy really creeps me out. This guy's a badass. You know what I mean? This guy, you feel that if he never spoke and you never got to know him as a character, he would actually be way more over because of the mysteriousness of him. Like, it's just like, damn, the guy didn't say anything. It's like the guy just comes out and whoops ass. It's like, crap. This guy's a badass. You know what I mean? It's just like, they ruined it.
Yeah.
They just kind of ruined it. He had the look. I mean, he would have had me fooled. He had the look. I mean, sad,
Yeah. But
it's shitty good, and
it'd be a good match.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think Seth Rollins gonna be the one to beat him.
Yeah.
Seth is supposed to be coming back, and everybody wants Seth back.
Are we gonna see Finn Balor tonight?
No. Speaking of Finn Balor, Finn Balor lost the title fight at the house show, and Joe won it, which kind of baffles me why they didn't do it in Dallas at TakeOver.
NXT loves to surprise you.
But
that's their meal ticket right there, surprising the hell out of you.
Yeah, but doing it at a fucking house show, it just was kind of dumb, really.
I mean, I didn't like it. I know what they were going for, which it was effective to a small degree. Getting in there and I mean, this house crowd sees this title match, they think it's just it's just gonna be.
It's making me even more mad that I can't get tickets to the NXT.
No, I can't either. I was trying. I wanted to go so bad. It's sold out.
Why can't y'all go down to Macon? We don't want to see no Raw.
Macon's really not into wrestling enough. Macon, they would have to depend on the surrounding areas to bring out the wrestling fans. Macon hates wrestling. but
Not the women.
not all of us, but just there's a lot of older people in this town that really are not interested in today's wrestling, and it's sad, but that's just the way it is.
The shit. I mean,
I remember.
I'm just
Yeah,
mad.
I know. I wish it
I
was
want to
here.
go to NXT,
I wish it was here. I wish it were here. Florida's more of a ground for
but then
wrestling.
again, Bailey probably gonna be there. So
No,
there you go.
no.
But I do want to see Oscar. Yeah,
Don't
never
we
mind.
all? Don't we all?
But anyway, Joe won the title, and then Eric Young showed up.
Eric Young. They're like I said. They're just. I honestly like. I could have. I wouldn't have cared either way. But they went out there. They had a decent match. Um, it was predictable. Eric Young. Good to see him though. Good to see him. Just
Honestly, I don't really see why they hired him. I understand why they hired Bobby
he's
Roode,
nothing special.
but
Has he debuted yet?
yeah, he debuted the day after Joe won the title.
Yeah.
I don't watch NXT, fucker. I don't know.
Oh, my bad.
And then like I said, just for me, like he just wasn't for me. He's never been anything special to me. I don't hate the guy. I just like okay, I'm a little indifferent.
I mean, the only time I got into it was the World Elite.
Yeah, that was I was into.
It was good until they fucked it up and totally crapped on it with the whole main event mafia bullshit.
That was pointless.
That was just bad. But honestly, we'll see what he can do. But honestly, it's a waste. I would rather have Bobby Roode come out than Eric Young.
Or they could have just saved the money altogether, set it aside, and just waited for an opportunity. Maybe a year later, you let money like that build up. You shouldn't have used it then. Just hold on to the money for a better opportunity. Heck, you never know. Maybe in some months, Kenny Omega will be ready to come.
But then again, they need to replenish NXT because other than Bailey and Carmella, Nia Jax, and Asuka, and maybe Alexis Bliss and Tony Blanchard's daughter. Who else do they have?
Well, here's the thing.
They got to build six. They got to build the women's division.
They got Eller. They got his daughter. The guy who used to manage the Eller.
Legion of Doom. I saw that match between her and Bliss.
Yeah, Bliss is like Bliss could be. See, that's the sad thing. Bliss is skilled enough. It's just that I can see why they haven't pushed her yet, because when you watch her matches, there are moments in there where she doesn't quite have good footing. Like when she sets up, it almost looks like she's gonna kill herself.
She's gonna have to change the name with that finish.
She is,
especially when she's a fucking heel.
Yeah, there's some things that Alexa Bliss needs to work on, but I see like with Carmella, I see possibility there. I see a lot of possibility for Carmella. I think the crowd is finally starting to turn now for her in her favor. I think she needs to kind of change.
Well, she did when she faced Bailey and she faced.
I think it was
Nia Jax or even Marie.
I think they saw something there, but we could kind of see it there. But she needs to. I think she may need to adjust her intro.
When people stop saying like Velvet Sky's coming to WWE, Velvet Sky's not coming to WWE. She might have like a guest spot, but she's too old by WWE standards.
Velvet Sky.
And no matter what Bubba Ray says, they're not gonna bring her in and have her on the roster.
No. That's Velvet Sky. Jesus. Why would anyone want to see her now?
Well,
why not? You don't think she looks good anymore?
No, that's not it. I'm just saying that
I'm not saying
wrestling.
she looks good. It's just.
He can surely find her something to do.
Yeah, but they're not gonna put her on the roster, like people are saying. Like they're like, she's gonna be on with the Dudleys. She's gonna be the new Stacy. I'm like, dude, she's too old by WWE standards.
Oh, is she?
Well, the Dudleys are acting old now, so maybe
I think she's in her not late, but early 30s. At least up there in her early, like her late 20s.
she could come in. I
But,
mean, if
how
that's
many times she's been in WWE develop before
she.
and didn't work
Quite
out?
a few times.
And I don't think Bubba Ray has that stroke to bring her up there.
If she did,
Or what have her as the new Duchess of Belleville as well.
Doubt it.
I mean, why don't they? They can't. They can't just look, man. I've seen Stacy Keibler. Can't they just bring her back as the Duchess
No,
of Dudleyville?
She don't want to come back.
She married and she got a child now.
Uh,
And that pretty much do anything once you get a child.
Yeah.
As Dawn Marie.
It's like when she dated Chloe, she said, I don't have to come back to this shit ever again.
Dawn Marie couldn't come back.
The only
Now,
reason
there's
why
no. There's,
the only reason why Rosa Mendez has a job because it'd be bad PR for them to get rid of her now that she had a child.
Rosa Mendez, yeah.
Dawn Marie can never come back. Dawn Marie got in at the right time during the era where she could be Dawn Marie. But after that, man,
Dawn Marie wouldn't fit in now.
yeah, there's no way. Dawn Marie is Dawn Marie couldn't fit in PG. Dawn Marie is not PG. Dawn Marie is not. She's not for that kind of. Dawn Marie is not that kind of material. Dawn Marie came in at the time she was supposed to come in, and she went out at the time she was supposed to go out.
Yeah.
Dawn Marie was in there at the right time, and she was done.
But
Where she could get away with being Dawn Marie.
we'll see. All right, guys. Let's get to the finale and let's talk about Captain America: Civil War.
Oh Lord. Woo!
All right. This movie is better than The Winter Soldier. I have to say it is totally better.
Yes.
Great movie. Was kind of wondering.
Directed by the same guys, too.
Yeah.
So they totally outdid themselves.
Chris Evans is still the best out of all the Marvel actors that played the superhero. Still my favorite.
Robert Downey Jr.?
I hate to say it, yes. Hey, I don't blame Robert Downey Jr.
Well,
But that third Iron Man movie pissed me off. I'm sorry. That
it
third.
pissed you off, but in terms of the actor, the character, that's the bait.
If they do another Iron Man movie, I'll change my vote. But until then, Chris
I don't
Evans.
know. I would say they're very neck and neck, 1 and 2 right now.
I didn't like the. I agree with Shadal on the fact that I didn't like the direction they took with the Mandarin. I didn't like that direction.
That was like I was telling a woman at my job Friday when we were talking about Iron Man. I told her that I didn't like it because of the Mandarin thing.
Because I grew up. I grew up knowing the Mandarin. I mean, I didn't like the joke in there. I didn't really like that. That wasn't to me.
I just liked it because it showed that they can trick us like that.
I mean, it was a good trick, but it
didn't go typical.
the build up though for it was too much for me to stand for a joke.
It's me giving them a small prop, but the fact that you got a reaction.
Yeah.
It did.
Superhero movies can't do that.
But I'm thinking long term. You had the little promos he did, and the videos we're putting out. I was so.
You'll never see me coming.
I so wanted to see that villain because they sold it right. I wanted to see that version of the Mandarin. I really wanted to see it, because he looked like he was a mental genius kind of play. He was going to play him, I wanted to see that. That would have been good.
It was just like that. Anyway, but Civil War was awesome. The big surprise was Black Panther, which what's the guy's name play him?
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman was fucking awesome.
Fantastic.
I knew it was gonna be good. Who else can say that they have played Jackie Robinson, James Brown, and now Black Panther?
Dude, that scene with him and Falcon, and Falcon's in the car, and Falcon's like, "So you like cats?" And then he well, wait a minute. Then he tells Captain America like, "Cap, how long you gonna keep your friend away from me?" That was awesome.
I cannot wait for his movie.
Black Panther's movie. Yeah.
It'll be good.
The fact that you got the dude who made Creed making this movie.
It'll be good.
And, CJ, you saw Creed, didn't you?
I need to watch that one. I got it on Netflix.
all I know is that he's in it, he's already, and the dude who played Apollo Creed's son's going to be in it.
Yeah.
And, but
Is
yeah,
Creed on
and
Netflix?
it was
No,
such a
no.
great flick. I wanted you to get in a few differences from the comic book.
Yeah, but also I like the fight scene with him and Winter Soldier, and the chase scene was awesome.
That was good.
With the cars. Oh, that kid, Tom Holland, that's your Spider-Man right there.
I'm reserved. I mean, it rested my worries about it, but oh yeah, let me get this out of the way.
What?
I love what's her name? What's the lady's name?
What?
There's a few ladies.
Who playing Aunt May?
Oh, the lady who played Aunt May.
Wait, what's her name?
Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei.
I love Marissa Tomei, but she's too fine to be playing Aunt May. I'm sorry.
They addressed that in the movie.
She's too. Nah, don't give us that bullshit.
They addressed that.
Don't give us that bullshit. Don't give us that. Don't give us that bullshit. She's too fine to play Aunt May.
It's called Stark addressed that.
What was Aunt May had to be that old and ugly?
She don't have to be. At least when Sally Fields played, she was kind of like right. She wasn't like too old. She wasn't too young.
Well, as you can see, they're kind of diverting from that.
Yeah, I know that, but still, she's too fine to be Aunt May. It's too.
But having said that, I mean the whole thing.
But Tom Holland, he did good.
It was funny. It was just great.
The scene with him and Falcon and Winter Soldier, like, dude, you got a melt arm. You know, you can't be talking during a fight.
That's awesome. And I kept telling, and me and Fancy kept telling each other, like, keep in mind he's a kid during all this.
Yeah, and then
the whole thing when he's going, Captain America, big fan.
And then the whole thing when Ant-Man turned into Giant Man, he go, oh shit. And I was like, they let Spider-Man curse.
I love Paul Rudd. I am so happy.
Paul Rudd did great.
Yeah, I told him, like, I forgot he could do that.
Paul Rudd was hilarious.
That was fantastic.
And he came out and he met Captain America. He was such a fanboy.
It was great. It was like hilarious. They all were fans. It was like, oh crap, it's Captain America.
Then when he fought back Black Widow.
Captain America looked at Spider-Man going, where are you from? He said, he's from Queens. And then Captain America was like, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man telling Spider-Man, okay, you're done. You can go home before I tell him, man. He's going, I ain't done. And he's trying to get on. Okay, I'm done. Perfect.
That was good.
That was good. Oh yeah, the one scene where Ant-Man gave him the truck and he said, it's water. And he threw it and Cap did and it exploded. And you look at it and Cap looking at him like, oh, I thought it was water.
No, the funny part is when they were doing kind of the X-Men walk.
Bucky and Falcon are running for Spider-Man. Bucky's like, who is that? He's like, everybody's got a gimmick.
Yeah, everybody. No, when they're walking toward each other, doing kind of the X-Men face-off walk, and Spider-Man's like, they're not stopping. He's like, why did they stop? He said, that was great.
You can't talk enough about that fight scene. That is how you do a big fight scene.
Yeah, that's
the Ant-Man and Hawkeye with the thing with the arrow. That was awesome.
Yeah, I love the part when he was trying to talk to Black Panther. Like, we haven't really met yet. I'm Clint in Black Panther, but I don't care.
Poor Clint, they fucking reduced his role so bad.
It's so unfair because of Ultron, he got the shot, and then they reduced him again.
And then they had to make him Panther's bitch.
Pretty much, and then you just had Ant-Man there really as the giant in the comic release. And,
oh yeah, then when he got thrown, then we got beat, he's like, does anybody have any orange slices?
But yeah, that was great.
I was cracking up at that.
And then the thing at the prison, Penn told me that trust to start.
Who are you? He's like, oh man. He's like,
I want to see how they're gonna do it now since he got
rid. When Iron Man looked at Ant-Man, went like, "Who are you?" It's like, that's fucked up, man.
Well, I think in Ant-Man 2,
I want to see how they're gonna do it with Ant-Man 2.
Well, I think Captain America busted them out.
Well, he did bust them out at the end.
They're gonna call it Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, we gotta see how
I
they gonna do
think I
this.
think he I think what happens.
Wasp is gonna break him out or whatever or something.
No, Captain America already broke him out.
Well, okay.
But and then let's see what else we gotta talk about. Then the big reveal.
How'd you like Zoom?
Here's about Zemo.
Whatever.
It's okay. I see what they're doing. I liked it. He was better than Ultron, but the whole you kill my relative, and that's why I became a villain thing. It's getting old, and I like how they did.
It was slick though, because you thought it was about these other Winter Soldiers though.
Yeah, I like that too.
And
But
the fact that Captain America knew, and I was just like, my God.
but good God, but Zemo, they played him good. I wish he just wore the mask once, at least once.
I was wondering if anyone thought that they really wanted to see the mask.
Yeah, but they did good with him. I wish they did. What's his name that played Watson on Sherlock a better role? That role was just
Vision.
no, not Vision. I'm talking about the dude that played Watson in Sherlock.
Yeah, the guy.
You talking about Jude Law?
Yeah, I wish they gave him a better role.
What was he in that?
He was the dude that was in. It wasn't Shield, but it was that government group that won the event. That was him. That when they arrested.
He's talking about Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock.
Yeah.
I mean, which is ironic because Robert Downey Jr. played Sherlock.
Yeah, he did.
It's so fucking ironic.
That's hilarious.
But
yeah, I thought he was gonna do more. I honestly did.
Yeah, but oh yeah, that one.
I thought for sure.
Oh yeah.
I thought for sure there was gonna be a Doctor Strange appearance.
No, it wasn't. But
I just, or at least in an after credit.
Yeah, but that one scene where Cat was with the blonde chick that was
that was great. That was
Carter's
niece. Hilarious.
And they was like, I thought you said you know how to be discreet. And they showed he was in a Beetle, and then they had a scene with Falcon and Buggy. Like, can you pull him up a little? They're like, no. And then when he finally kissed the girl, and they said,
both of them in the car, like, yeah. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Like,
yeah.
But
right. Way to go, Rod. And then I was scared because I thought it was gonna be like the comic where, oh man, he's gonna kiss. That means he's gonna die. He's gonna get killed off.
Yeah, I kind of played with it.
I thought it was gonna happen right there at that fight.
But
and then I thought it's gonna be more shocking if he kills Tony.
Oh God.
But yeah, the fight scene was
was the fight scene everything you wanted it to be?
I mean, that's close.
That real shocking, crazy moment where one was going to kill the other and it didn't happen. So, you know.
The last fight scene with Tony and Cap and Buggy was just fucking awesome. I mean, that's close to a comic book fight scene you're going to get. I give, what's it called, the Russo brothers credit. They know how to do it. They know their shit. The only gripe I have,
God damn, why do you always have a gripe?
The only gripe I have was the fonts when they were doing what.
Yeah, those fonts were a little. Those fonts were kind of out of place.
Why
for the
fuck
film.
Were they doing? Having the thing London.
It was like some out of a Dick Tracy movie or something like that. It was The Untouchables. You remember The Untouchables movie?
I got on DVD.
It's like that's what it was kind of like.
It was trying to do a hint of maturity.
No. Let's just lay off. You're doing a fine job. Just lay off the fonts. You don't have to blast it all over the fucking screen. You don't have to do that.
I didn't have a problem with that. It's like each Captain America movie gets more grown up and more grown up.
But honestly, it was more Avengers than Captain America. I'm sorry.
It's like
I mean, they had the theme of Captain America, but it was more of an Avengers Part 3 feel to it.
Well, I guess they had to go that route since technically Avengers 3 is going to be Infinity War. So.
Yeah, but all in all, it was great fight scene. And then the part at the end where someone's like, "My father made that shield." He threw the shield back at him, and pretty much said.
Right quick, I love that CGI they did with the young Robert, with the young Tony Stark.
Yeah,
Oh, that was good.
Kind of like what he did in Ant-Man with Michael Douglas at the beginning of the movie.
That was really
Yeah.
good. I was just
That
like,
was great.
that was impressive. It was so impressive.
but all in all, I give it a 9 out of 10.
That was good.
I gave it.
Oh yeah, at the end sequence with Winter Soldier, Cap, and Black Panther and Wakanda, I am so ready. It's so bad that we gotta wait 2 years for this bullshit.
My favorite movie of the year so far. Very good, hands down to the entire cast and directors, writers, and can't wait to see. That's a big one to see next year, Spider-Man: Homecoming, and Tony Stark's going to be in that too. So he's really mentoring that kid. So
I stayed
love
after the
credits
credits.
with him. Checking out his
Yeah.
design. And,
Like, yay!
yay, that was too damn. And he was telling him, like, she got in a fight with him. He's like some guy from Brooklyn. And, you know, so I definitely enjoy it. I might go see it again.
Yeah,
I'm definitely buying the Blu-ray.
definitely. And this time I'm getting the fucking special features. I fucking missed when I bought Deadpool. I thought I was getting the Target special with the postcards, and then I found out I wasn't.
Oh,
Pissed me off.
damn it.
But
For what?
you know, at Target they had the postcards, the Deadpool postcards.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
And I thought I had it, but I didn't, and I was pissed off.
I reserved that at movie stop and got the Blu-ray DVD and gave Reed the DVD because I'm nice like that.
So next one's gonna be Doctor Strange, and the trailer was done justice watching it in theater. That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be a great flick.
But I'm gonna probably do a double feature. Watch X-Men Apocalypse, and I said if Batman Superman's in theaters, I was gonna go see it, but I might just
I'm gonna wait.
I might just watch Captain America again.
Shit, I thought we saw that on opening. I mean,
Well, we all know like
now if you ask me how was it, I'm gonna be like, just go see Civil War again.
For this Batman Superman, I wasn't as enthusiastic for it because I guess part of me was
I still want
hoping
to see how Ben Affleck is as Batman.
I didn't say it was the best. It's not great. There were small parts I liked. Like the fight scenes totally reminded me of Batman Arkham Knight.
How was Ben Affleck as Batman?
I thought he did great. My wife hated him, but I thought he did alright.
Will that make you go and watch the Solo movie?
Yes, I will. I'm gonna go see the Solo movie regardless. I am with him in it. I thought he did great. He was probably the best part in that, saying something. Just what he did with that character, what the character was doing, and I thought, give him more control with it. Let him see, because he's writing it and directing it. And please, God, let it be the Red Hood story.
Whoa, wait a minute. He's writing and directing it?
Yeah, he's writing and directing it.
Kevin Smith having a hand in this shit. I know it.
Good lord.
What you mean?
I bet you Kevin Smith getting the role. He's writing it too.
And ghostwriting. He's ghostwriting.
Get his input. He's gonna get Kevin Smith's input.
This is a ghostwriting.
Yeah.
But
well, keep in mind Ben Affleck's a good writer too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is too.
But
we'll see.
Yeah, you gotta get some points from Kevin Smith.
Well, we'll see.
I just wasn't enthusiastic because I was hoping.
It is the Red Hood story because if they do the Red Hood story,
Well, WB did come out and they confirmed that the Robin that's dead is Jason Todd. So,
oh wow.
Which is, if anybody was history, comics book was.
You know what? In that case, it's pretty much, it's like they're telling us it's going to be the Red Hood story.
It's going to be Red Hood, because who else do they have? I mean, they already did Riddler, they already did Catwoman, they already did Penguin, they already did Joker, God knows how many times. They did Two-Face.
Yep.
They did
Mr.
Freeze. They did Poison Ivy. They did Bane twice.
Yeah,
Scarecrow. Ra's al Ghul. Talia.
Yeah.
So you pretty much don't have that many others left to use that can carry a movie.
They haven't done the Clay guy.
Well, Clayface can't carry.
I still feel like they need to. I don't know. I wish they had done Mr. Freeze more justice.
Well, they can redo Freeze.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Yeah.
They need to do that some justice.
I mean, they did they did Bane again, but they fucked it up twice.
Yeah.
So. But I don't know. I have more faith in Ben Affleck.
I think it's time for Riddler to get back in there.
We'll see. But
Or Penguin.
huh?
Or Penguin, either one.
I wanted to say this right quick.
What?
Like I said, I guess the one thing that kind of blew my enthusiasm for this movie is when they finally got to see the Lex Luthor that they picked. I just been hoping that eventually some director would have the caster just cast a serious Lex Luthor. Like, when are we gonna get one? I want to see the kind of Lex Luthor that we see in the animated series, man. I want to see something serious. Like, Lex is supposed to have a serious, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just blowing in the wind. I want to see a serious Lex Luthor. A cold Lex
He
Luthor.
becomes serious later on, though, didn't he?
I mean, yeah, but still, I'm just saying, I want to see the
I'm not trying to spoil it too much, like what he was planning to do.
the archetype. I mean, yeah, but there's always this quirky side to Lex Luthor that directors like to put in there. But the Lex we see, I mean, people underestimate the power of that character from the animated series that they've done over the years. That was a definitive version of Lex Luthor that I liked. I mean, I accept the Lex Luthors that they picked for the films over the years, but still, I really would love to see that Lex Luthor in the animated series come to screen somehow. It was great. The voice was right. Anything close to it would have been good. I really wish I could see that on screen. And for this kind of Superman that they picked, they got this cold tone to him, and this would have been the perfect time to bring in that Lex Luthor. I'm sad for it.
But
Honestly, and best part of that movie is Wonder Woman.
I bet it is.
And hands down. That's another movie I'm waiting to see next year. Next year it's all about Spider-Man and Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the way she popped up like that was just too cool. So, so when you do finally see it, do you understand like those moments? Those are the good parts. Other than that, Zack Snyder has pretty much become like the new Michael Bay.
Oh God.
He keeps making these big movies, and they become hits, like Michael Bay.
Speaking of Michael Bay,
You get what I'm saying, though? I mean,
speaking of Michael Bay, the new Ninja Turtle come out this week.
Superman is Zack Snyder's Transformers, basically.
Oh Jesus. Speaking of Michael Bay, the new Ninja Turtles come out this week.
I'm just gonna say it. It looks better than the first one, and because Arrow's Casey Jones, that's all. That's all.
Yep, pretty much.
Other than that, Sheamus is Bebop. I mean.
No, he's Rocksteady.
Oh, thank you. Sheamus is Rocksteady. I mean, and Uncle Ruckus is Bebop. I mean.
I just want to hear Sammy say it one time though.
I would watch this movie.
Saying this will make it better. I just want to hear him say that one time.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be funny.
Who's the idiot that made Tyler Perry the Doctor?
What?
Who's the idiot that made Tyler Perry Baxter?
Tyler Perry is Baxter Stockton?
Yes.
I'm done. I'm done. How do you go for getting one? How the fuck did go for Stephen Amell as fucking
oh my God.
Casey Jones to put Tyler Perry in a fat suit as Baxter?
You have a problem with Arrow being Casey Jones?
No, I liked it. I said, how they go from him being Casey Jones to fucking hiring Tyler Perry as Baxter Stockman in a fat suit?
I have no idea, man. I thought you knew. I didn't mean to warp your mind.
Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. No, fuck you, Michael Bay. Fuck you, you stupid son of a bitch. Fuck you, motherfucking bastard. Fuck you, you motherfucking asshole.
It's Michael Bay.
I was going to give it the benefit. I said when it comes out on Netflix, I'll watch it. But
So in a way, saved your money.
Fuck. Alright.
Well, maybe it'll surprise you.
No.
I mean, I would
You
have
gotta love Hollywood,
if they
man.
had Arrow, but, you know.
Sorry,
Hollywood.
Steven, but no. Sorry, Steven, no. Even you can't convince me to go watch this shitty ass movie. In the words of God damn it, I can't even think for it. In the words of Christopher Walken, and I love him, but fuck this movie.
Still, it's better than the first one.
Yes, but that pretty much killed it.
Tyler Perry killed it.
I mean, first of all, the turtles are too fucking big. How the hell are you gonna be ninjas and you big as fuck like that? You can't fucking sneak around like that.
He's going more with the mutant thing.
They're too fucking big.
It's supposed to be ninjas.
Yeah, they're in the cartoon, they were way, way smaller.
Yeah, they were ninjas. They were damn ninjas.
It's just fuck.
Ninjas can be
And
tall,
Spirit looks like shit. Spirit looks like shit.
That is pretty bad.
The guy playing Michelangelo is doing the best he can with this.
Fuck this.
Michelangelo's trying to make this movie so much fun.
And I say it once, I say it again. The porn star April O'Neil is still more April O'Neil than motherfucking Megan.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that. She looked legit. Like that porn star girl looked legit. She had that costume.
Especially
down.
with the fucking costume.
Yeah, that looked legit. That jump, that should have been the one they got removed. She got that jump.
You're in here first, Triple Threat fans. The porn star April O'Neil is way better than Megan.
I mean, it's all seriously. Her photo was up. Everybody's saying that was everybody's giving that studio. I think it was by Rocket. Was it Wood Rocket Studio? Whatever they did. How does a porn studio get the costuming right? And like Hollywood just can't seem to get it together. They got the costume.
Some of their superhero porn, they nail it.
Those people, I give them credit. They're
amazing. They're geniuses.
April O'Neil looked legit. Like she looked legit. They even had her underwear green. Imagine thing. It looked great. She was legit. No, I'm saying you can see the yellow suit. They got the yellow suit was in proportion.
Like Xavier was cut right there.
Hair was right. Everything was right.
And on that note, folks, we ended this episode of Triple Threat. I like to thank California Kid and The Pipe. And please subscribe, like, comment, tell your friends, and thank you, and fuck you, Michael Bay.
You choose that, Snyder, but we like you a little more.
Fuck him too.
Dang.